guided meditation call for 3 p.m. Eastern Saturday, September 8th, 2018. I wanted to, I have a lot of people that send in their gratitude and thankfulness for the meditations. And this one happened to come in just recently, and I thought it would be appropriate to share it with everybody because I felt that it was well stated. Basically states that, dearest Jared, your meditations have to be directed by Prime Source Creator because magical, beautiful transformation just seems to easily unfold without effort. I started this back in the 3rd week of February when I was just barely alive. After about a week, I had the feeling inside that I could make it through this illness alive. From that point on, I slowly got better and better, and now I'm able to jump tall buildings in comparison. Also, my living circumstances were terrible back then, and now many unimaginable blessings have happened. And now I am living in a good and peaceful place with people around. The inner journey is showing in the outside world. I have meditated for about 40 years, but have never experienced so much results. You're a very special man in many ways, and please know you are deeply appreciated and loved by many. Thank you forever. And another I thought was very thoughtful. I'm sorry to hear that you are receiving dark and hateful flack, but that only shows how much amazing good you are being able to get out to the world. Because now, the dark is desperate and lashing out. When I'm facing dark stuff, I remember the words that God said to me. Be right now with me. The outside is not your life. I am your life. You are here for me. You are my companion. When I go inside and feel this truth within me, my whole being shifts into peace and ease. Then I remind myself that all the dark garbage isn't even real and I can choose my real world of love and joy and my companion within. This way I also don't give the darkness my power. Jared, thank you for helping to make me strong. You are a love. Thank you for sending us blessings, and I send many blessings and love back to you. So I felt that was, and I thank that blessed soul for sharing that. And it kind of gives everybody an understanding that, these meditations are meant to rise us all, to increase. And obviously, we all know that while our vibrational frequencies increase, our thoughts, our energies, our inner world with our higher self, our God spark, rise. It's whenever, like I said, whenever you're around happy people, you rise. And you yourself, to stay in that frequency. When you're in a high frequency, dark energies, beings, demonic sources that are in other dimensions are not able to breach the field of light, period. These high vibrational love, eternal love, is a dispelling energy when it comes to negative aggression from other entities. So it neutralizes it. And you can research this. There are many, many, many writings about it throughout history. And so, we as a group, as a whole, are literally rising the planet and humanity. And as we expand and as we grow, it will continue to be so, affecting our lives in an uplifting way. And once you become connected, once you understand the flow, then it becomes just effortless. You become, remember I said a long time ago, getting into the habit of loving yourself balancing your energies and going within to get a hug by your higher self, and you hug your higher self, and that relationship is nurturing, expanding, and growing. So all of these, these negatives that you're confronted with begin to dissipate. They begin to, how do you put it? In other words, like some days are full of sunshine and happy skies, and other days are gloomy rain, thunderclouds. And no matter what the outer weather is, we remember that our infinite nature always remains untouched. So what we do is we just sit back and enjoy the current forecast. Because when we're in with ourselves and balanced with our higher self, we are happy. No matter what goes on around us, we are happy. And I've had people write in and say that they've noticed a change and an experience, each one kind of different, that they've noticed that they are happier. And see, from finally understanding not going to the outside but coming to the inside and asking your questions, if you have concerns, if you're fearful, if you are being irritated by an outside infringement, which could be anything. It could be a negative vibrational frequency. It could be your ego trying to influence you. That's what you have to be careful about, because sometimes there's a little voice that tells you that, go ahead and do it, or, that's right, that's right, that's right. And it's misguiding and misdirecting. So, there's people that get affected. Their focus isn't too good, and so they're manipulated and massaged into a lower frequency. They're pulled away from their path, from their course. And, that's when we form a strong bond with our God spark. We expand. Our understanding expands of who we are. And each and every single one of you has that power. And it's a magnificent power. And understanding that and expanding, and all of these meditations, we're well over 200, and we're continuing to expand across the planet, and we will continue to expand. And, I remind that if you look back on all of these stories and written archives of all the prophets, from Hinduism to Buddhism to Catholicism to Baha'i, to all of these different belief systems, you had meditation. And the more people that meditated, the more wonderful things occurred. People changed. They became healthier, happier. They weren't attacked. They weren't destroyed. They weren't torn apart and all these other things. And if you look at Buddha, you look at Maitreya, and you read their histories, and you look at Kuan Yin, and you look at the Ascended Masters, and you look, and for yourself with your own eyes, and start reading and researching, then you start to begin to understand is that their whole point was to get humanity into a flowing meditative state, period. And you know that when Siddhartha left the palace and became Buddha, and he would sit under the Bodhi tree, and he would meditate for days and days and days, wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink, finding and searching within himself a place of total peace outside of the matrix. And he literally concentrated on that total peace. And thousands came and sat around with him and meditated as well. So it's something to really, really take in, and it's to immerse ourselves of understanding in this simplicity. So in today's meditation is happy skies, a happy skies meditation. And so what I'd like you to do is go to a place where uninterrupted, which you probably already are there, and relax. And if you have a scene that you've experienced in your life, a time where you knew you were relaxed, you were physically just completely passive and calm, relive it to help yourself relax. And if you can't, create one. We're all co-creators, so create one that will allow you, only you know you, and allow yourself to become calm and relax and peaceful. And as you're doing this, and as I'm talking, you want to breathe in through your nostrils, through your nose, out through your mouth, and you want to hold it. As you breathe in, hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and exhale. And as you exhale, and as you breathe in, you want to do this 3 to 6 times. And when you're inhaling, you're breathing in divine positive energy. That energy is absolutely astronomically powerful. It nurtures you. It energizes you. It repairs you. It calms you. It puts you into an eternal love and peace for yourself, to yourself, and to others. So you breathe that in. And with that comes happiness, joy, and bliss, prosperity, wealth, abundance. These are all things that make up you. They're not out there. They're inside. You know, you're the only one that has the key to open them up. So as you're breathing, you exhale. You're exhaling things that you face, thoughts and feelings that maybe cause stress, anxiety, and fear, guilt, whatever, and you face them. You turn, you face them, you give them love, eternal love, and you walk through them. Watch how fast they dissipate. Watch how fast that feeling within you dissipates, goes away. So you get in the habit of facing them rather than running from them, rather than ignoring them, because they just kind of hang and follow you. So that's what you're breathing out. So now we want to go through our heart center, and right where the sternum is, we want to go right into the heart, our heart mind, and we want to go as deep as we can. And as we're going in, we begin to feel more and more eternal love. We begin to feel more and more peace. And we come to an area that is just covered all around us and above us in golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, emerald green healing fire flame, light all around us. And it feels so wonderful because it saturates us inside and out. It hugs our higher self. It hugs our physical body. And it is eternal love, total peace, and happiness. So we look, we see our higher self. We immediately join with our higher self. We are all in communication with our higher selves and each other's higher selves. And as we do this, we join arm in arm, hand in hand, and we form a circle which begins to glow. And it glows, and then the glowing of it grows and becomes more brighter and brighter. The hum is warm, energizing, loving, and peaceful. And as we rise up, rise above the planet, we call upon all light beings, all beings that are of love and from love, eternal love. We ask them anywhere in our solar system, the planets, our galaxy, all galaxies, the universe. We ask all of these light beings of love and from love to join us in this meditation. We feel them coming in. The circle gets brighter in light. We call upon all of the archangels of love and from love. We call upon all ascended masters of love and from love. We call upon the sprites and the fairies. We call upon all of the loved ones who have passed. We call upon inner earth and hollow earth of love and from love to join us in this meditation. And we feel this energy continually increase as our circle continues to be brighter and brighter, where it lights up the darkness of space. Space becomes day with this eternal love energy. As we float up, we see our sphere of perpetual motion. All of the meditations that we have given are continually in perpetual motion, surrounded and encased in a perfect sphere of the golden white, pink light, purple transmuting flame, emerald green healing, fire, flame, light. Then we feel the rain come down. It starts warm and soft and saturates the crown of our heads and saturates, we can feel it seeping inside our physical forms and kissing our higher selves and moving all the way down to our feet. Every part of our physical body totally immersed. Our higher self begins to vibrate more. We rise higher. We then feel this tremendous uplift of energy of happiness within us. It becomes bright, and it starts to vibrate and balance us. It is the greatest joy that we've ever felt. And we send this amongst all inhabitants of planet Earth, throughout the solar system, the galaxy, all galaxies, all universes. This wonderful, loving, eternal love, happiness, happy skies, literally saturating our very existence and all inhabitants of planet Earth. We see the wave come out, and it's tinged in pink and gold and white, and it's warm and soft and enlightening as it sweeps over all the inhabitants, all of humanity, and it reshaping, re-energizing all things that have dropped in lower vibrational frequency. This eternal love penetrates and is kept in perpetual motion. It will affect you throughout the rest of your day, into your evening, into your slumber time, until we meet tomorrow. It is absolutely fabulous. And you know what I'm talking about, because all of you at one time or another have had this feeling of total, complete happiness, this joy. And that, imagine that is inside of each and every one of us. That's what is happening now. We are bringing it forth. We are assisting humanity in this immense, eternal love, light, energy. So I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll be back to close us out. Now imagine that your soul, your God spark, your higher self, your spirit, however you want to identify, desires only to be joyful, swim in a constant stream of bliss, and that stream continuously feeds each and every one of us everything we will ever need. Think about that. Your God spark, your higher self, desires only to be joyful and be in a constant stream of bliss, and that stream continuously feeds each and every one of us everything we will ever need. That is so important to embrace with ourselves, relationship with ourselves, huge understanding. And it is so important, and I'll read it one more time because it's our higher self desires only to be joyful and be in a constant stream of bliss. And this stream continuously feeds us everything we will ever need. Period. And that comes from the archangels. So it's a phenomenal feeling as we rise, because each and every one of you are rising and will continue to do so. That's why our meditations keep expanding and expanding and expanding. And I'll tell you this, and they're finding out more and more, is that when humanity's conscious energy and subconscious energy is in tune, and our higher self, our connection with our higher self is of great connection, and when we concentrate on any direction of good, kindness, happiness, it engages. On this planet, anywhere we direct it, it engages. And eternal love is the greatest power that there is. So, I wish every single one of you just an absolute phenomenal day, a peaceful, joyful, a happy skies day, which means that you are filled with happiness and joy and bliss, and there isn't one cloud in the sky, and it's blue, indigo blue, and you have a cool breeze, and there isn't a care in the world. We are content with our higher self. We love our higher self, our God spark. And great wealth, great abundance, remember that, prosperity, bliss, joy, happiness, wonderful health are inside you. They're inside. The vessel that holds your higher self contains all of that. We will be back here at 3 p.m. Sunday, September 9th, 2018.